But there is nothing complicated about this. $400 is money. The Wings' dream matchup was a WNBA competition, and the outcome of that game was the subject of the apparent wager. What difference would it have made if these two women went to a casino, a sports book, and put $400 down on their individual teams? Zero. Why would this be anything different? Whether it was friendly, playful, or conducted outside a sports book does not erase the integrity issue. The CBA is extremely clear. Article 14, Section 5C of the 2026 WNBA CBA covers players who wager directly or indirectly, or even offer or attempt to wager money on anything or anything of value on any aspect of a WNBA competition. After a hearing, the commissioner has the authority to impose a fine, suspension, dismissal, or complete disqualification from the league. Notice what the rule does not say. It doesn't say wagers are acceptable when they're between friends. It doesn't provide a just joking exception. It doesn't require the bet to be placed through DraftKings or FanDuel. It doesn't establish a minimum dollar amount. It even covers offering or attempting to make a wager. The WNBA should immediately conduct the required hearing. If the video is authenticated, which we know it has already been, and there is no meaningful factual dispute, Paige Bueckers and Angel Reese should both receive a suspension, at minimum 1 game. I would say more. But at minimum 1 game, because this is not a joke. This is about protecting integrity. Let me make something extremely clear. I'm not accusing either player of point shaving, throwing the game, or intentionally altering her performance, because clearly they made a bet on winning. So you would not do any of those things if you're betting on your own team to win. But it doesn't matter. There is no current evidence establishing any of those things as well. But again, it doesn't matter. But that is precisely why professional leagues have zero tolerance gambling rules. You enforce the boundary before a friendly wager grows into something more dangerous. Atlanta won the game by 1 point after Dallas blew the game. Without strict enforcement, every missed shot, turnover, and questionable decision becomes fuel for suspicion. That is unfair to the fans, the teams, and even the players themselves. Suspending them wouldn't mean the league believes the game was fixed. It would mean players cannot have a personal financial interest in the outcome of games in which they participate. What if they had gambled 20 grand, 100 grand? Would that make a difference? No.